Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Sasha. I love reviewing the eyeshadow palettes. I do a lot of those multiple eye look videos and these makeup talk videos. I just started doing this series, so if you guys are into that kind of content, then make sure to subscribe to my channel because I love to have you guys here. And for today's video, this is my number 2 video in the series of talking about indie eyeshadow palettes. So I focus on mainly just that, or singles too. But I think there's only like one set of singles I'm just gonna talk about, so there's not a lot I'm gonna have in this video. And surprisingly, I'm doing another one because I just want to talk about a few palettes, and maybe I might be able to do this bi-weekly. I thought I was gonna just keep it monthly, but maybe bi-weekly. So let me know if you guys prefer bi-weekly or monthly. I will try to keep up, but it also just depends how I'm feeling too. But right now I just want to talk about indie eyeshadow palettes, and I'll let you guys know which one I'm shopping, or which one I bought already, or which one I'm passing, or just give you guys my thoughts so we could just chillax talk about indie eyeshadow palettes, because that's what I'm obsessed about. I love indie eyeshadow palettes, and I sometimes like to just talk it over. Either I think about it or just talk it over with myself, like, do I need this one? Can I just shop my stash? Maybe. I have become a little bit more strict in what I purchase, because I know in the beginning of my indie eyeshadow palette journey, I was going a little crazy. I was just discovering indie brands, trying to figure out what I like. And then now that I have a lot, I feel overwhelmed right now. So it's not like I need to buy anymore, but I can't help myself, you know? But let's talk about what I'm wearing on my eyes. And I love this one, you guys. So this is a new palette that just recently launched. So there's a few palettes I'm going to be talking about that's just recently launched, and some that are about to be released. And this is the Simply Posh Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette, and I created this fun little look. And yeah, I did add a glitter gel again in the inner part. I just been into using glitter gel lately, and I added some rhinestones just to give it some winter snowflake vibes. And this one is so pretty. I love the matte color choices so much. It's very easy formula, like with the mattes in particular with this palette. Really good. I really enjoy this one. I have a good variety, and I do have a review up on my channel too. I created 2 different eye looks, not this one. This one I just did on my own time. Yeah, the shimmers, they're so ethereal, man. They're very light though. So there's opaque shimmers right here. They're like supposed to be like shifty shimmers. They're not called dual chromes, but these are more opaque, and this one's really sparkly. So this is like my favorite shimmer, of course. I love sparkling shimmers. And what I love about this palette with Simply Posh, that it's magnetic. So I'm just gonna keep this one forever. Like, I love this palette. This is my favorite from the brand. This replaced Fairy Tales Fairies for me, and I mean, I still love that one, but I'm gonna be using these colors in my custom palettes. That's why. So that's what makes me so happy to have this one, and it was gifted too. So I'm so appreciative, because either ways I would have picked it up because I love the color story. I think I'm gonna start with this Adept Cosmetics. I know I'm a little iffy about Adept Cosmetics. I haven't been buying their eyeshadow palettes lately, but just the packaging of this, it looks very gothic, romantic and gothic. So it says flying Fiddles. And what Adept loves doing, they live, I think they were born in like the 80s or something, or they lived throughout the 80s and 90s. So they just use their nostalgia memories based on movies or shows that they love. So I'm not sure where this is from, so I have no idea, but just the packaging, it's so pretty. It's cute. So I imagine maybe some grays. I have no idea what it's based on, but I imagine grays, reds. Adept Cosmetics, they seriously, oh, I forgot to move this way, but they seriously make such unique color stories, like, and their shimmers, oh, they're so sparkly. So I haven't bought a new one like for a while now, but yeah, we'll see. I have to see the review for this one, but the last one, the Element, 118. I almost picked it up, but because I have the Aurora Light, I mainly wanted that one for the mattes. I think the mattes are a little bit more vibrant at that one, but this one just released my FOMO a bit, just having these colors. So that's why I created like an alien fairy kind of look. I was trying to go for that, but okay, let's go. We're gonna move on to the next one. So this is from a new indie brand, and they have not released this palette yet. They're gonna release like sometime next year, but this is from Titanium Foxes Cosmetics. So I've been keeping an eye on this brand because I've been seeing they've been creating so many eye looks using the palette but without revealing the palette, and I was like, oh, I'm loving like every eye look. And they just did the color story reveal, and it's Poppy Storm. So before I seen the reveal, I mean, just based on the eye looks, they had like a little contest, and well, there was one person that got it completely right, so they got I think they're gonna win the palette. But you guys, I was hoping. I'm just kidding. But the color story is very, very unique. The way they have it set up, it is like an interesting layout a little bit. You have like some cool tones on the top, and then just a mixture of warm shades and a pop up of a, I think it's like a green shade, and on the bottom it's just a mix of, I guess, like mid-tone shades, like a light shades and then some dark shades. So it's a little weird layout a bit, but the way they swatched it in one of their posts, I could see it like a lot better, the color story, that how it's set up has a warm and cool color story. I love contrasting color stories because I just feel like they make the most interesting eye looks. And there's an iridescent shade I'm going to show you guys that's called Shy Ray of Light. So she used this in all of these looks that I'm going to show you guys, that it transforms whatever, depending on the matte you use, it transforms it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in trying out this brand. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, just depending how my budget is. If I buy like stuff around that time, or if I haven't bought anything in a while, then I'll, well, I can possibly buy it then. And let me see, now the next one, this is a definite yes, you guys. I need it. So this is from Ensley Rain Cosmetics, and it's the Cold Moon palette. So when I seen this, what it instantly reminded me of, well, actually several palettes, because I love comparing color stories with the palettes I have in my collection. Sometimes I do it in my reviews. I do comparison swatches because I just don't want to keep buying and buying. And if I'm just gonna have some overlap in my palettes, I could just use maybe 2, 3. Usually I like using 2 palettes just to do one eye look if I need to create something like specific. But yeah, I thought of, I don't have it anymore. Well, actually, it's in my declutter box. No, actually no, I sold it. But it was the Natasha Brotro Glam. That one has some greens and grays, so it reminded me of that a little bit, and then has those peachy reds. So, and also another thing, maybe like a hint of rose quartz, a little bit. So it's like rose quartz, Huda Beauty rose quartz. What was I saying? Natasha Denona Brotro Glam, and this shimmer. Well, obviously the shimmers are entirely special. It's very, very high quality, and that's why they're so expensive. And you get like so many shimmers. You get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you get about like 11 or 12 shimmers, and it's like a huge palette. It looks like the same size as the Harvest Moon, and that one is so dark and edgy. That one's really good. It's so much variety of texture. But this one, I feel like I could do like a lot of like neutral, like everyday looks that I'll be comfortable wearing since I do work now. And yeah, I need to be, I haven't been doing my makeup to go to work because I don't get up early enough. But, and I've been so tired. I just can't wake up early enough. But I've been wanting to just get up early enough to do my makeup, because sometimes I get home and I'm just so tired. Sometimes I do play with makeup when I get home, but sometimes I don't. I just relax and just clean or cook, you know, all the mom stuff that I have to do when I come back home. And this one, well, I want it. I will try it out and see if I love it. But the shimmers look really, really beautiful. And I'm probably just looking at the palette. Ooh. Yeah, it looks so beautiful, guys. So again, this color story is so beautiful. It looks so soft and wearable. I just love the color story. Like you get some cool tones and then very soft, like warm tones. So that's why it's gonna be like a nice wearable palette. So I just want to put this on my eyes already, man. This one will come out on the 26th, so the day after Christmas, and I know that might be some bad timing for some people. I'm sorry, guys. So I feel like maybe this one might sell out. I don't think it'll sell out within a few minutes. I feel like it might sell out maybe within a day, not like a few minutes. The Harvest Moon sold out within 4 minutes, and that one was really hyped up. But I think that one is really good. It's just very dark and edgy, so it's not for everyone. But this one, maybe there's a huge, more wider audience because of it's really soft and wearable. I don't know. You guys gotta let me know. Are you guys gonna pick this one up? And then the next one I'm gonna talk about is by Micka Beauty Shop, and this one is like a revamped palette. I think it's called Blooming. Yeah, it's a rebranded palette. I think it's a remake. Blooming. So the color story is very fun. It's very colorful, very unique. I love it. I need to see swatches. But right now, currently, I will think about this one. I think it's really pretty. I really love the shade Bouquet, Daffodils, Lilac, and Blossom, like from the mattes and the shimmers. Ooh, that Black Tulip. Oh, I want to see that one swatched. And Eden, Feminine. Oh, I loved taupey beige shades like that, feminine. I'm not sure how it's gonna swatch, so I need to see swatches, but I will think about this one and see. And they also released some 8 new hand-pressed multichrome eyeshadow single or in a bundle, and they look really beautiful. I love the shades. The one on the pink yellowish shade, I love that one, and then the purple green shade on the bottom, and also the sparkly yellow to pinks, very the yellowish sparkle shade. I love that one too. So I don't think I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna hold off until next year to buy singles, hopefully. Nah, I think I could wait till next year because I bought enough for me to be happy. And now let's talk about the Bella Beauty Bar, and this is the Angles Illumination palette. So this is a full duochrome palette, and I did pick this one up. And you guys, I need to share that I did hesitate to buy this. I was there on time, you know, because I always get scared of palettes selling out, and I did think about it. I thought about it 15 minutes, and that's a bit of a gamble because it could have been sold out, but I'm surprised it didn't. But there's like a lot of blues in this one, and yeah, there's a lot of blues. So I didn't hesitate because of that. I hesitated because there was a manufacturer problem saying that there's one shade that was too similar with another shade. It was supposed to be more iridescent. So I'm just hoping the brand, they could sell it as a single later on. I really hope so, because this palette is magnetic, and I'm so excited for it because the best match from Bella Beauty Bar was a color palette with LA Star and Brittany Huffman. I love that palette so much, and it is still on sale, you guys. I highly recommend that if you just want easy mattes to work with, and if you are into those colors too, and if you love doing custom palettes as well, then you guys should definitely buy that one. But I can't wait to combine it with this one, just do my own BYOP. I've seen a few already, and they look so amazing. I love the I love what I've seen already. And yeah, this formula looks like the good Bella Beauty Bar formula that I know I love so much. The squishy, very sparkly, impactful, shiny formula. Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait till this gets to me. And I gotta compare the shades of how similar or different they are with my own eyes, like besides looking at the swatches, because the swatches do look different. Besides the two that they mentioned, I guess I could see slight resemblance, but yeah, I can't wait to play with this one. Now we're gonna talk about Salem Cosmetics, and they did a collab palette with Sassy Fairy. Oh my gosh, I said it wrong. Sassy Fairy. And this color story is gorgeous. It only comes with 2 like very impactful shimmer and one like, I think like the satin kind of shimmer. Yeah, it's like a translucent shimmer. It's like a topper almost. But yeah, this color story, it is unique. You get like 3 different blues, like the baby blue, dark blue, and a very bright shifty blue, and then you get some romantic girly colors. So I think this will be great for Valentine's or even anti-Valentine's. But I am gonna pass on this. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on it for now. I want this one, but it's so expensive. So it's another collab palette for Glam Smitty, but this time she collabed with MBA Cosmetics, and this one was like announced some time ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I'm barely finding out about it just now. And I love the color story. It's so soft and girly, and it retails for $80, so that's the only thing that's holding me back. And I'm wondering, I haven't looked into if this palette is magnetic. I hope it is, but I don't think it is. But it's so pretty, just a soft color. It kind of gives me a little bit of the vibes of the Davina Fantasia palette, but a little bit more poppy color, more bouncy a little bit, like not as muted. So it's so soft and pretty, and I really want this one, but I'm gonna hold off until later. If I didn't buy so much during Black Friday, or if I, then I would have definitely bought this and just try out the brand, because I always wanted to try MBA Cosmetics. So many indie brands I want to try out, but this is one of them. This palette is so gorgeous. I really love this one. Okay, so the next palette I'm going to talk about, I think we already talked about it last time. I think I only seen the palette, or maybe not, I don't remember, but this is from Notoriously Morbid and a Season of the Witch fall palette. And this color story, I mean, fall, it already passed, and I mean, I will always love fall palettes, and this color story is gorgeous, but I think I'll be okay with what I have right now. I have so much I still need to play with, so I could definitely pass on this. And then they also released a Season of the Witch winter palette, and I think they're gonna release it soon on the 21st. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow, so I'm not sure when this is gonna be up, but hopefully I get it up on Thursday. Today for me it's Wednesday. But yeah, this color story is really pretty. They just released the color story, I think, today. I was not expecting for this color story, but I guess the green from the pine trees, then the red Christmas. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking that. And then I haven't seen swatches, but I really love the shades on the bottom and the soft pink matte on top. Yeah, I mostly love those shades. So I'm not loving the whole palette, but I think I'm gonna pass on this one. I'm just sharing it with you guys, of course. I just did my outro, but I'm just gonna add this one in because I want to talk a little bit about it. I can't wait to see the color story reveal. But this was on my top of my screenshot, so that's why I kind of missed it. And plus, it was hiding. This palette is hiding. But this is the Nomad Cosmetics, and I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm excited for it because it has snowflakes. So it's like a winter palette, but then the cover of the palette, it's like galaxies and stars. So maybe they're gonna release it around New Year or like a new year. I have no idea, but I feel like this one is for sure gonna be a colorful palette. I imagine, well, based on the cover, the pink magentas, the blues, yeah, some dark blues, purples. I'm just looking at the cover and they're putting snowflakes. I'm just wondering, are they gonna have some iridescent type of shimmers? Well, whatever it is, Nomad Cosmetics, they always do some, like, they always do great color stories. Whatever the color story is, I am excited for it. So yeah, I just wanted to just put this in, but I'll be looking forward to seeing the color story reveal. And yeah, and the last one I want to talk to you guys about, I mean, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm working on this review. I didn't screenshot it, so I almost forgot, but I have it in front of me. But we're going to talk about the Garment Girls collab palette with Doodles by the Bunny, and this is the Silent Night palette, and this one was gifted to me, so I'm working on a review on this. And this one, ooh, look at this. It's a very almost monochromatic color story in a way, because it doesn't have a lot of like color variations. It only has like 4 different color variations of brown, blues, yellows, and I mean, that's mainly it. There is this like purple iridescent kind of shade right here, but that's about it. I feel like this palette, you can't get a lot of looks with this one. The looks I've created so far, I already created 2 different looks. They are very, very different. I have to create my last look probably tomorrow. You guys will see this video review very soon, but yeah, this one, I'm very happy they sent it to me. And realistically, if they didn't, I would definitely think about if I would pick it up or not. So if I will probably pass on it personally, because the palette has to be like unique in my collection. And this one, I have some colors similar. It's probably only the shimmers for me that are the winners in this palette. Of course, their shimmers are always beautiful. I love these two. They're a little bit similar. They do shift differently, but this one leans a little bit greenish and something else, and this one has like a hint of purple and bluish. So you guys will see more details in my video whenever I review this, but so far, yeah, this shade's really, really sparkly and pretty. That's like the prettiest shimmer. Of course, every sparkly shimmer is the most beautiful in the palette, but I will definitely let you guys know in my review video more about it. But you guys gotta let me know what you guys think about the indie eyeshadow palettes. There wasn't a lot to talk about, so I'm sorry this video might be a little bit short maybe. But let me know what you guys are gonna be shopping or passing on, whether you're gonna be trying to shop your stash with which specific palette. So from the palettes I've talked about, I picked up the Bella Beauty Bar one, and I'm planning to pick up the Ensley Rain, and I think that's it for now. The only thing I'm really thinking about is the MBA one, Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, but I think I could live, maybe. I'm just kidding. But we'll see, guys. But definitely let me know. And if you guys are new to my channel and enjoy this video, then I hope you guys stick around, because I do a lot of indie content, indie makeup content here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.